Hello, we are going to talk about Edinburgh. Edinburgh is an amazing city and very well known in Europe because of its colorful and beautiful places. It's northeast of United Kingdom and in Scotland. We can see Scotland and Edinburgh is here. Now we are going to see a map of Edinburgh. And here we can see the most beautiful places and important. Now we are going to talk about Edinburgh's history.
Scotland's capital grew around its old town until the late 18th century, and this area of the city still has a distinct character from the iconic castle at the top of the Royal Mile to the Grass Market below, where public hangings formerly took place. The Norloch acted as a natural defense for the city at this time before it was drained and converted into the beautiful Prince Street gardens in later years.
After 1583, the city was also a hub for educational and professional development since the world-famous university was founded. The University of Edinburgh still stands today as a symbol of knowledge and intellectual talent to be found in the city. Many new ventures occurred, including the founding of the Bank of Scotland in 1695, making Edinburgh as a financial capital by the end of the 20th century.
1707 saw the Act of Union, which joined Scotland and England together politically, and moved power from Edinburgh and Parliament to London's Westminster. Living conditions were not good at this time, and many wealthy residents moved to London. Eventually, a competition to design a new part of the city was put in place to try to attract the wealthy back to Edinburgh. James Craig won this contest, and his ideas and influence are still visible in the Greek pattern of the street of the Georgian New Town.
King George IV visited Edinburgh in 1822, and by then it was Europe's most influential financial city outside of London, with neoclassical architecture giving it a name as the Athens of the North. Today, Edinburgh combines both modernity and tradition. Modern architecture, such as the Scottish Parliament, sits alongside wonderful Baroque buildings, including the Palace of Holyrood House.
And now we are going to talk about some beautiful places in Edinburgh.
Edinburgh Castle. Edinburgh Castle is one of Scotland's most iconic visited places. The castle is on a volcanic rock at the top of the Royal Mile. There is much to see and admire at Edinburgh's castle, a mighty fortification and the favorite residence of Scotland's kings and queens. Inside it, we can visit the Royal Palace, created in 1617 in honor of James VI, the Crown Room, where there are the Scottish Crown Jewels, and the Stone of Destiny, where previous Scottish monarchs were crowned.
Tantallon Castle. The beautiful Tantallon Castle was a seat of the Douglas Earls of Angus, one of the most powerful families in Scotland. It's on the cliffs high above the sea in East Lothian. Aforetime, it suffered many attacks, but now it's the place where they are filming a children's TV series.
Yellow Crag. Yellow Crag is a long sandy beach which is popular with families and dog walkers. It's near the village of Burlington, where also there are a great castle. There's a big place to run around, play in the park, fly a kite, or enjoy a football match. The beach gives us beautiful views over the river called 4 to 5 and the island of Fidra.
North Berwick is a sandy beach near the pretty seaside town of North Berwick. This is a little old seaside town full of fishing boats, ice cream, and fish and chip shops. There is also a spectacular course for golfers. Deeds, Scotland's theme park, has 40 rides and attractions for children and adults. There is a roller coaster, Ferris wheel, and a merry-go-round. You can go to an indoor play area where you can go bowling, play snooker, and do a lot of activities. The indoor rainforest attraction, Amazonia, is a very popular attraction for young children, giving them an insight to life in a tropical rainforest.
Now we are going to talk about culture, gastronomy, and custom.
In Edinburgh, you can visit a Georgian townhouse, an old tenement, or a medieval castle, each within walking distance of the other. What is more, for example, the National Trust for Scotland and Historic Scotland are open to the public. Besides, Edinburgh is considered the first literature city. Edinburgh is a city built on books, full of writers, readers, and an inspiration for hundreds of authors and artists.
There are 5 main national galleries of Scotland in Edinburgh Centre and admission is free to the permanent collections. Edinburgh has an exceptionally high number of theatres which attract a variety of world-renowned shows and events. The wider city region also offers a range of art house cinemas, theatres and music venues to enter and entertain.
Edinburgh Festival. Edinburgh is, without question, the world's leading festival city. Neoclassical and medieval architecture combined with monuments, volcanic landscapes to form the perfect theatrical backdrop for the festivals. The castle is at the top of the bill at the Edinburgh Military Tattoo and during the firework final for the Edinburgh International Festival.
Following a major refurbishment project, the new library opening National Museum of Scotland now hosts over 20,000 exhibits spread across 36 galleries. See the skeleton of a Tyrannosaurus rex, ancient Egyptian mummies, and specimens collected by Charles Darwin all under one roof. In many hotels and B&Bs, you will be offered a Scottish breakfast, similar to its English counterpart of sausage, bacon and eggs, but typically with the addition of local favorites such as black pudding, blood sausage, and potato scones. Porridge is another likely option, properly made with oatmeal and water and cooked with salt. It's traditional to add a little milk, so some folk like to sprinkle on some sugar as well.